What? It's Thursday and I still haven't even recorded and the video goes up tomorrow on Friday? That's crazy. It's preposterous. Why would you even... I don't even have my script done yet. I hate the fact that you can see my bed. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't know why. Wow, there's 100 of you guys now. That's a lot. Well, welcome. There's 110 actually now that I record this. Wow, we did 100. I'm sorry about that sketch. It was not good. I wasn't happy with how it came out. But this video's probably gonna be worse. So yeah. So if you don't know me in real life, then I probably never said this to you. But one time, I helped a kid, me and Joe, who I've done videos with and talked about a lot, helped a kid make a rap album. But that's not it. The entire rap album is about Family Guy, and it's all on YouTube, so you can listen to it right now. Or you can listen to me talk about it. It's whatever you want. Let's just look what went through his... Just what is this? So this first song is called Stewie On Edge, and honestly, in my opinion, I think it has such wasted potential. This one, if we would have planned a little bit better, if I would have done more takes, it could have been so much better than what it turned out to be, of me constantly messing up. Joe, I'm gonna make fun of you too. The drums were super choppy. Just overall was not good. At about a minute 44 seconds in is where I mess up the most. Like, if you listen, I'm playing and I just completely give out. I'd mess up so many times that I was like, okay, I'm just gonna let there be a drum solo. And that's pretty much what happened, but it's extremely noticeable. And then it could have ended so much better. This is like my least favorite of the entire album. It could have been so much better, and it just wasn't. Like, mind you, everything in this entire album was freestyled. We really didn't plan at all. This was the only song we planned that little tune, but that was it. The lyrics are all freestyled, the drums and piano, everything, we're just kind of going with each other.
This is about the story how one town changed.
So about QH13, the songs, they're better, a lot better than the mess that Stewie On Edge is. But the instruments don't feel right. I feel like if we would have had something else, I mean, granted, we made this in band class in an hour, so this was like 2 classes. And like, if we would have had different instruments, then it would have sounded better. Just like electronic instruments. Even a guitar in there would have sounded so much better. It feels just very, very 2D and felt like there's a lot missing there, and it's very bare bones of a song. The idea definitely wasn't executed well. That's mainly my fault. Throughout the entire album, I play extremely similar chords. It always starts on the same chord, and it's just like, you could listen to every song without lyrics, and you probably couldn't tell them apart. You would think they were all one song. You can tell the songs are very rushed. Like I said, this was all freestyled, and it took us maybe 2 days, so about an hour, and we just didn't have time to plan.
Everybody, this is the song of Normie Life of Peter Griffin. Yeah. His life was just too normie.
So So the song Peter, the songs are definitely getting better and better as we progress, but I do mess up a lot on this one, especially in the beginning. And like I said, this is another song that feels like it's lacking some sort of third instrument. Now, Stewie On Edge, it actually had, I think, 5 people, counting Timmy, who was rapping, me on piano, Joe on drums, someone was on maracas, I'm pretty sure someone was on, like, temple blocks or something like that. But like I said, this still feels very off. It's hard to describe music without just saying, like, oh yeah, it feels off, like, it feels like there's something missing. This one definitely, though, feels like another bare bones song that if we worked on it more, it definitely could have sounded better. Because, imagine this. So, I'm at the piano about 15 feet away. Joe is at the drums about 15 feet away from the phone he's recording on. And so, we can't just like say, oh yeah, I want the lyrics a lot louder, but I want the drums a lot quieter. If we wanted something louder or quieter, we just had to play quieter in the moment. And, you know, we just couldn't change the levels because that was all live. One take, or not one take, but we only did like 3 takes at most. Right at the start, another song, I mess up the chords terribly. It's the first note, it's switching between each chord is pretty hard, especially when I'm first starting out. But once the drums come in, thankfully we all get on rhythm and we can continue the song. It doesn't sound as bad as it would have been if we didn't get those drums in, because that was the main tempo holder of the entire thing. So without that, the song would have fallen apart way more than it did. I don't have much to say about this song. It's not, you know, you can't talk about this one too much. It's just like, it's just a rushed song, that's all it is. And lastly, this one's my favorite out of the entire album, just because parts of it feels like it wasn't planned, but some parts you're like, oh yeah, that's freestyled. But I have to give this credit to Timmy, because his lyrics sometimes work, and then sometimes it's like, what is he saying?
Everybody, this is the downfall of Gwen Quagmire. Was pushing and never had sex again.
Even though the entire song is pretty rough, though, it has some golden moment. It doesn't end on like an ending chord that feels like, you know, kind of like feels resolving. It's just like, you know, it doesn't complete that chord progression. And I really hate that listening to the song. It always bugs me. But the Joe was a nice man. Joe was a good man. I have to give him credit for that. That's really good on the spot thinking, and it works pretty well. But like I said, the ending just felt like something wasn't delivered at the end. There wasn't that final resolution. There wasn't something to tie it all together. It works for what we did. I mean, granted, the intro is way too long. I feel like it could have been cut down in half and then be perfectly fine. I also used that little piano melody about 3 times I used that piano melody in 3 other songs. So you can tell I was taking extreme amount of creative liberties to help make these songs. But I did show this to a friend yesterday as of me recording this, and he said that the instrumental is kind of impressive. The fact that it's all freestyle, which, I mean, I would kind of have to agree with them. It is, some people could listen to that and think, oh yeah, that's surprising it's not freestyle. But it does sound rushed nonetheless. And I'm sorry, I'm so critical with some other people, and I'm like, oh yeah, the song, no, it's not terrible, when, you know, it's definitely not good. It's definitely not great. You know, there's some good times, and some of the times it's like, oh, what's going on? You know, I'm trying to show you guys, like, yeah, I can be a little critical of myself too, because that piano sucked half the time. It was not good. Definitely should have done some retries, and honestly, I wasn't happy with how it turned out, but that's my opinion. So yeah, that's the song. Thank you again for 100 subscribers. That's crazy. I honestly never thought I would get even 50. You know, just me rambling in my room about content I don't like is not something I would think 110 people would want to see. But just thank you guys so much for all that. And I'm sorry the last 2 videos kind of sucked. The 100 sub special, that was very rushed. The skit, it was not funny. I didn't script it out at all. It was just kind of me sitting at home like, reaction channel bad, I make skits. And it took me like 20 minutes at most. And I just don't like how it turned out. So I apologize for that. My scripts I want to, my skits, that's going to get really confusing saying this. My skits I want to script a lot more so they can actually turn out better than just something that's clearly took me like 5 minutes to come up with. But anyway, I'm rambling again. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you like, and if you want more content like this, make sure you subscribe, as is the... Did I just have a stroke? Make sure you subscribe, as it is the #1 way to support me right now. I'll see you guys in the next video where I shoot fireworks into the ocean until they make a giant canal across the Hoover Dam. That makes no sense. Also, my dog is barking now. Bye!